Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tales of Terramir, an original Dungeons and Dragons campaign. You can catch all of our previous episodes at talesofterramir.com. There you will also find a link to our Discord server where I post written recaps of each session so you can always catch up with our story. And today on Twitch, we're celebrating our affiliate anniversary. It is our second year being affiliates officially, so very exciting to sort of celebrate that. If you help us reach our subscriber goal, if you help us reach our subscriber goal, we'll gift a digital pre-order of the 2024 Player's Handbook on D&D Beyond to one lucky subscriber. And this will extend to our next episode next week. Yes, we are going to play back-to-back. So if you missed your chance tonight, be sure to subscribe on Twitch between now and Wednesday, September 18th, which is only one day after the book's official release as well. All right, and Justin, I believe you had an exciting announcement as well.
I do. I'm excited. So I wrote a book, and it's about life, the universe, and everything. It's called Liber Indigo. It's on my website, justinckirkwood.net, and it's on Amazon. So you can just look it up. Yeah, that's it. No, I'm really excited about it. It was a lot of work, and thanks for the plug, Wes.
Of course. And for all of our viewers out there, if you use code TOT during checkout on his website, justinckirkwood.net, you'll get 20% off. And I read it. It's awesome. Really proud of Justin for what he did there. It was a page turner, and I really recommend you check it out. So, nice. Okay, we're gonna get back into our adventures in Tales of Terramir. Last time on Tales of Terramir, Anton was visited by the goddess Sehanin and was granted her divine blessing, followed by the party leveling up. Deciding to return to town, Kel Koldir, the party retraced their steps through the temple to the minecart in the Emerald Depths. They found the pyramid key had somehow been transported to another chamber, but after retrieving it, the group returned to the Emerald Flagon Tavern. Gemma discovered her new Almirage pet. Sir Aloysius had somehow completely destroyed the room he was left in. And as an alternative payment for the damage, Gemma agreed to deliver a small package to Nora Guild's sister and Del Todir to the west. After food, drinks, and rest, the party spoke with Kalidor at his tower. The wizard reiterated his desire for either the removal or destruction of the dragon. Through his magic, he studied the door to the temple and found an alternate means of entering it. Gemma also gave him the pyramid key to study for the time being. Anton received knowledge surrounding his new path and learned he needed a holy symbol to harness his new divine magic. Gemma learned that legends spoke of Almirage that could transform into dire monsters of destruction, but they were only folktales. Kalidor also found an interest in Willa's necklace, but she feigned ignorance, and after eyeing her curiously, he dismissed the party from his tower. Now the sole survivors and Thaddeus look to resupply and prepare for their final trek into the Temple of Eternal Darkness. And now
shopping episode. Let's do it.
We have some shopping ahead.
A whole 2.5 hours.
I will spend the whole GG 2.5 hour job.
I feel like we've done that. Have precedent.
Oh, we'll do it again. We're gonna click coupons and check prices across.
Well, if you get this penny saver here, then there's coupons for every store in the markets.
You know, this guy knows.
That's canon now.
The penny savers. Calculator.
Okay.
What is it? It's like
No,
the
it
next
is still
morning?
daytime. You've just exited Calidor's tower after speaking with him. You had your, if you remember, your stand-up. And
Stand up.
mhm. You talked about
I wasn't paying attention during stand-up.
basically talked about some things, and you gave him the pyramid key to study until you went and did your shopping, because you had some shopping that you wanted done, and then you would return back to him before you head back down into the temple underground. So you've just
Okay.
exited his tower. It's up to you where you'd like to go.
So, I think we were talking about.
You guys
Potions.
wanted potions.
I probably have to fill up a flask
I
or
think
two. Yeah,
you
I'd probably
wanted
fill
to
up a flask
stop
or
by
two
the
for
temple.
Maybe something for Anton.
Did you not want to stop by the temple?
Who are you talking to?
Talking to Anton?
You talking to me? You fucking talking to me?
Yeah, I don't think so for me. I'm up for some shopping. I think we're gonna get potions. I think there's we should hit a few stores. There's I'm sure there's other things we could use too. We definitely want to find some potions.
Yeah, I like to, like to look around and stuff. I think you were saying something about maybe getting special something crafted for your special thing. Is that something you were wanted to look into while we were?
Yeah, I
In the shopping
do.
area?
There's I remember seeing a metalworks. There's even a jewelers guild. But we'll walk through the market and see what there is. Could be somewhere else.
Ooh, Jewelers Guild.
There's a few different places.
So, walk around with like a pimp jeweled holy symbol. Diamond encrusted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
got
you had to-
honey bling.
Damn it, Tom.
Bling bling.
And Charlie, you're going to be joining them as well, correct?
Yeah, I'll follow them in.
Okay. You
You gonna show us where to get all the good deals in town?
Well, I already did that before. But we
adios.
can go again.
Did you bring the coupon book?
I was just
this time?
joking. There's not really a fun book.
Oh, you
Oh,
said it was canon.
So yeah, I heard canon. We're just throwing that word around.
canon
you know?
means different things to different people.
You're saying this as you step into the Dwarven Market, the
Elaborate.
bustling heart of Kelkuldir, the underground Dwarven Market here in this cavernous space. The familiar smells of sizzling meat and the sort of flea market style stands lining with brightly colored tents and food displays and all manner of random objects. You can choose from the items that I just presented to you to see if there's anything you wish to purchase here. For you specifically, Anton, and I believe that Jimma also wanted to find specific items. Those will be in separate areas of the Dwarven Market, not from this list.
Okay. Is this any particular booth in particular?
There's just there's just rows and rows of booths and stalls.
Okay.
All of this stuff is available there.
This window represents the best deals that we can get
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
we can haggle.
everything you can purchase from the market, except for those 2 specific areas I mentioned for Anton and Gemma. But this is sort of
So, I can't
general
haggle with
general
my
goods, general weapons, general food.
I'm gonna wait till I get done with that first before I come back and buy potions and stuff. You guys knock yourselves
Can
out.
someone explain to me what
Jewelers
the
is
jewelers
right next to the.
Go ahead.
Oh no, the jeweler is right next to the tower. Why didn't we just stop there first then? If that's. It's so inefficient.
We want to do the long,
The long
way.
way.
I don't know how many
I'm
times we have to
gonna buy
explain
some
this to you.
potions here.
We have to go to the market, then we come back to the jeweler,
We're not
and then we go back.
eager to go
to the
back into the
metalworks.
mine. A little break.
Yeah, we're walkers, and I told you this is gonna take 2.5 hours at least.
But well, I'm gonna buy some potions here now, and then we'll see where it goes from there. All right.
Yeah, take your time. You as players, feel free to look through if there's anything you wish to purchase. You'll hit the purchase button, or try and drag it to your sheet, and it should prompt you that way, I believe. All right. Looks like Thaddeus is looking for potions of healing. We'll accept that. Should
I
place
see it
that
on
in
the
your
sheet now.
inventory.
Oh,
Excellent.
all my gold's gone now. Damn.
Well, Gemma's carrying the lion's share. Aren't you carrying the lion's share of gold, or do you disperse it?
I believe all the gold's been dispersed.
Oh, I was just saying, it's been dispersed, but I'm carrying it for encumbrance sake. You know what I mean? So like, you should still have your own tally and stuff like that. I just if it's so it doesn't weigh you down and technically carrying.
There was
that.
nothing we needed to sell from the dungeon either, was there? It doesn't look like it. I looked at the party sheet.
I don't think so. We're also gonna pick up some potion of healing. Potions
Great.
of healing.
Those you can buy soap. You can buy soap.
Have you all ever taken a bath
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
since you left your homes?
Yes. Are you guys not taking? I don't
Doesn't
Are
smell
you
like
guys not
he's
taking baths?
I'm going to get Anton.
Anton.
Anton just licks himself clean like a cat. Yeah, how many
Gross.
Look in the corner. He's got his legs straight up. It's like the cat from the basement, you know, in first town we ever went to.
Yeah.
It's like any
Oh,
cat
yeah.
that you've ever seen.
That too.
Yeah, he wants to buy potions first.
Anton, are you restocking on arrows too? It looks like they
And-
have some.
Arrows and
I've
crossbows.
already bought some. I bought 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have to. We can just purchase.
Yeah. I'm posting it on the chat. You can see what people are purchasing there.
Okay.
We got some potions of healing, and Gemma got some pitons.
For climbing?
You remember when we were trying to secure the rope into the rock earlier? We just didn't have
Got you.
anything.
You probably want a hammer with those then too, so you can actually
Yeah.
like put it into the rock.
Willa's got a hammer. Show him your hammer, Willa.
I mean, if you want to use your big warhammer
Like,
for that, sure, but
Well, when you say hammer, that's
I was thinking this, and he just picks up a normal-looking hammer off a market stall.
Well, that one's pretty tiny compared to what I got.
But
The bigger the
sometimes
better, I
it's
say.
cool for the job, but
agree.
it's your party, your pittance.
Look, on the farm, you just work with what you have. And do you want to buy us a hammer for pittance? You want us to devise a
No, I
hammer?
was just suggesting.
Okay.
What is involved with the healer's kit? Do we have like a description?
If you click on the item, it'll give you a description of whatever you wish to see.
Outside of that, well, you know, I'll wait till we get it.
Should we get a present for Mr.
His
Wizard
present would
Caldor?
be the thing.
A present?
Doing
He's
the
paying
job
us.
for him.
Like a thank you for giving us the job? I've done that before in the
I don't
past.
understand this. And Thaddeus is leaning over to Gemma.
Well, she's a sweetheart. I was saying I think it's a very sweet gesture. Well, if you feel like that's something that you want to do, then I'm with you. Mind you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's for both of us.
Yeah. It's from all of us. Our party name. I forgot.
The Soul Survivors.
The Soul Survivors.
Yeah, you knew that.
Yes.
I bought some canvas. I'm sure you can use some canvas.
I think he's got plenty of canvas, and I
Or
wouldn't
disguised
bother
it.
with anything magical. He'll probably have something that's.
What would you get? What would you get him,
Right.
Thaddeus? What would you get him if you were
No,
perfume?
he's fine. He smells great already.
A hammer? A pen and hammer?
What about
No.
a crystal? Maybe he and
He's not watching you.
Like
Is
some
he watching you?
chocolates or something.
does he use crystals for enchanting?
Oh, he uses those, but I think he's got plenty, running the mine and all.
Hmm.
Should totally get him some crystals then.
It's like,
This is to
he
heal your
probably might
chakras.
like some of your blood more than anything. I don't know what type of spells he's doing.
Well, we're not doing that. It's not happening.
My blood can
Yeah,
change.
see, that's
exactly.
he'd probably
Yeah.
love to research it.
I don't know how I feel about giving a part of my
What
stuff
you
away.
asked? You asked what I
chocolate
thought would
sounds
be a
sick,
good
though.
gift.
No, that's very good input. I appreciate it. We're not giving
You
blood.
don't want to give blood to a powerful magic user? Okay. It's your
Doesn't
loss.
seem like a generally seem like a good idea.
I think so.
What about these bagpipes? What if we all get bagpipes and we put on?
Can you play the bagpipes?
For nope. But it's the thought that counts. See, that's what this is about. He has this, he has that, but it's
I
we're
like to give
thinking
people
ahead.
practical gifts. Gifts they'll actually use, and then they appreciate them more because they're actually using them. Like blood.
like blood.
It's good for oaths. It's good for.
Are these candles scented? I smell one of these candles.
There are
It
some
is
scented ones, yeah. But very basic ones. There's like a cinnamon. There's a vanilla. There's a
This is too
there's a
bad.
pumpkin spice.
Is there a cave moss?
There's a cave moss.
There's a pumpkin spice. I'm gonna pick that up.
This is
candle, I'm
hot.
gonna pick
You
up
see
this
the person
pumpkin
there
spice.
at the stand.
I'm gonna write that down.
Brand new item, hot off the presses. They're going fast. Pumpkin spice candles.
Dude,
I'll take two.
Excellent.
Must be in season.
Two coppers. Give one to Will.
Thanks,
This is
Trevor.
gonna make our room smell so great when we bunk.
We could use.
It
some
is
of
also the end of summer, it's near the end of summer now, and so it would make sense that fall comes early with the pumpkin spice, right?
Hopefully it can cover up the smell of Sir whatever his name's poop. That was...
Aloysius! He's higher ranking than you. He doesn't ever.
He should be in a stew.
I heard that. I smell the candle. I'm like, man, this would be a great
Great
Ron
line.
Morton pushing flavor.
And don't forget the items you have in any of your containers that you have as well. Some of you have backpacks and things. There's a bunch of items in there that might not be showing up in your main inventory.
I can't find my candle. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Anton, you're trying to buy a ladder?
Oh, I was like, could this fit in the bag of holding?
Yeah, it could.
It's a 5-foot ladder.
You want
Do we
it?
have enough?
You want it?
Do you have enough?
Just do a whole
Yeah.
fucking cartoon.
I'll accept it.
Where you
All right.
shove it into my.
Do I need to give it to
Happening.
officially give it to Gemma?
I believe you can right-click on the item and give.
Can you just
Give-
hold on to it?
Is an option, or if not, I'll do it.
Pumpkin spice candle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
Oh,
you
man,
guys
I closed the
spend
shop.
all your money here.
Could you give it to Gemma? It's not letting me click on it.
Yep, I'll give it to her.
Just got like 2 silver between the pennies and the candle.
What? You're the one who said you wanted to go to the fancier places first.
I do. Do you know, Thaddeus, if there are any places that sell magical wares? Like, we don't have a lot of stuff in the Empire, but I don't really know if they're, if they have them in every town. Is that something that
Well,
maybe we, because there
do you
are
know
some
we were,
scrolls that are
we were at
available?
a
Are those
tower
expensive?
filled with magical implements run by a man who probably... Well, he'd
Do you think
sell
you'd give me
some.
some?
I think he already gave us everything he was going to give us.
What kind of prices?
Well, I mean, he wants the job done, right? I can't.
For
find
which-
the shop. Can you open the shop again?
Sorry, for which thing? Oh, the dwarven
shop.
market.
Shop, yeah, I
Gotcha.
closed it on accident somehow.
There you go.
Did you?
I
give
put
me
it in
a
your bag of
ladder?
holding.
For real?
As Anton slowly just lowers it.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that this is going to come in handy, and I'm
Good idea.
100% behind it. Good thinking, Anton. How much was that?
It was really cheap. I got a good deal.
Ooh. I mean, they use ladders a lot in the mines.
Do you think we should have just stole one from the mine? Oh, 1 silver piece? That's
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, why don't you get like 10 of them?
No, that's
And the ones in the
stupid.
mine are all rickety from these heavy dwarfs stepping on them.
Okay. Are people still looking through items?
Well, did you figure out what you wanted to get Calidor, Willa?
I think I'll look at the other shops that we're going to. And if all else fails, maybe I'll get him something from the mine.
From the mine. His mine?
Right, yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem to go down there pretty
He
often.
doesn't. I don't think so. No.
He just kind of rules over it.
So, the managing role, right?
Right.
Maybe you could get him like some gem from the mine that he's been looking for and specifically asked us to get.
Nah.
Anton bought.
We're trying.
Yeah,
You bought the soap?
that's-
I saw that.
They have pumpkin spice soap.
Is it
Or
scented?
did you just get a regular one?
Was it like pumpkin spice?
I just got regular soap. I'm just feeling self-conscious because people said I stink.
I didn't say
No
you
one ever
stink.
said you stink.
That was. That is. Are there
Yeah, of
scented
course.
soaps?
Yeah, there's soaps. There's like a lavender. There's a. I don't know. Where's some other one?
I don't want people to
Cinnamon.
smell me coming.
Frankincense,
Any myrrh?
myrrh.
You're definitely gonna smell that.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme.
I'm gonna buy a soap too, but I'm gonna determine this that later. But I do want something.
Anton has sensitive skin. He needs unscented soap. Oh, there's a trinket. Let's see.
Thanks for the sub, Defiance.
Anybody else?
Where's my soap?
Everyone else good for the Dwarven Market? Ready to move on?
Okay. Anybody
Okay.
have gold by a spyglass? Spyglass.
Spyglass. Are you looking through it?
Yeah, I'm testing it out. See how good it is.
But the opposite way, the wrong way.
Anton, that looks. Anton, that. No, he's the military man. He knows how to use that.
He
right?
does. He's used one before.
I was like, that looks awesome. Anton, you should buy that 100%. Oh, 1,000? Nope, never mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. Smash it on the ground. This trash?
All right.
I'll come back later for this. And
Let's
then
get a browse. And
I'm gonna look around.
all right, which place would you like to go to next? Would you like to head towards the arcane kind of scrolls shop, or the place for the holy symbols, like the trinkets, religious trinkets? Yeah,
Why do we
you
do
want
that?
this trinket.
Interested in a scroll right now. But
Do you know what you want right now?
Oh, we have a fifth player.
Well, Jim is interested in the scrolls for sure, but we'll go to the divine trinkets.
You want to head there first? We're trinkets. I don't care. Either one. Ooh, treat cart. Vendor. Dude.
There's
Ooh,
some
Very
anyone?
distracted.
Pork
Very
and
easily.
beef sticks being sold fresh off the grill.
We just ate though, right? We came from the Emerald. Yeah.
But we do a lot of walking. We went from the mines to the tower to the market.
Maybe we could use the kebab.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, let's just do
Okay.
let's do the scrolls.
Go
Let's-
ahead.
We're in the magic
Scrolls
market.
then.
Cool. Is this where you'd like to go, Thaddeus?
Okay.
Here? Sometimes. I mean, I know my spells.
Thaddeus actually leads you to an area where he knows of the best scroll and spells shop in the market. And it is, he leads you to a place, there's a sign shaped like a rolled up scroll etched with dwarvish runes, hangs above the shop entrance. Strong Heart Scrolls and Spells. Inside, the dim flicker of oil lanterns casts a soft glow over the cramped, cozy space. Shelves crammed with books, scrolls, and tomes line the walls from floor to ceiling, giving the place a slightly chaotic yet inviting feel. The scent of ink, leather, and old parchment is thick in the air. There are stacks of arcane scrolls that sit haphazardly on every available surface, some tied with string or sealed with wax, while well-worn spellbooks are piled high in corners. A short, rounded desk is nestled in the back, cluttered with open ledgers, loose papers, and ink-stained quills. Behind it, Vistra Strongheart, a middle-aged dwarf with braided, gray streaked hair, flips through an ancient tome, barely glancing up as you enter. Her shop may feel cluttered, but it's a treasure trove of magic for those who know where to look. Vistra greets you with a curt nod, letting you browse through the shelves of enchanted scrolls, forgotten lore, and powerful spells at your leisure.
Do we
Oh, I go.
just
Hello,
know her name?
Vistra. Cheers.
Better name of
Oh,
pet.
gotcha. Yeah. NPC. It's got the
Yeah.
exclamation point above her.
You guys can wander around and take a look at what's there on offer. Plenty of magic things.
Oh man, I'm browsing because I was like, look at this, and then picking up different things. They're like when you pick up things in a magic shop, it like explodes or it breathes fire. Or
There's not really a bunch of those types of things. It's more just like books and scrolls and papers. But every once in a while, you might pick up a book and it might glow slightly. Strange. Put it down. There's maybe like a book that you open and starts flipping through all the pages, and you close it quickly.
I like
Yeah.
this
Scroll.
It's a rugged bit of cantrips.
Bargain in the cantrips. I start digging with them. You gotta
Yeah.
dig for the good stuff, right? Oh, items. Okay, cool. Oh, this is
Magic's
pricey
expensive.
stuff. Sure is. I have no frame of reference. Again, the Empire doesn't.
Yeah, how
have
does
anything
Gemma
like
feel
this.
actually strolling into a
Um,
place that actually sells magic?
Like very curious about everything, a little overwhelmed. Just doesn't know quite what to make of everything. Given the time, I think Gemma will be able to spend a couple hours in here. But we're trying to find stuff that will help us in the meantime. Maybe when all of this is over.
You might want to wait for your payday and not get like
Hmm.
a cash advance or anything.
Yeah, no, I guess I can wait for a little bit till we have our payout. What about magical items? Are there any magical items here? I asked you.
She turns the page and looks up. Magic items, not necessarily. Just scrolls, books, things for writing, that of the sort. I do have a couple wands on the shelf over there. Other than that, not really what I specialize in.
Oh, okay. That's no problem. Oh, wow. Those ones are a lot out of my price range. I'm in between jobs right now. I'm not a job now, but, in between.
Well, welcome in, dear. Is there anything I can help you find?
My friends and I, we're adventuring. We're helping Calidor. You may have heard of him. I'm trying to drop here too. We're working with this guy Calidor. He
Calidor.
owns the vines. We're just we're helping him out with something, and we were able to use a spell of magic. It's very, very helpful, and I was wondering if you guys had anything else that we would be able to use down down in the mines, or just in general. You know, I'm kind of new to magic. I know magic, but I'm kind of new to them. This is a whole new thing for me to explore. Being able to do magic just by reading it off of these scrolls. So,
Well, I always admire someone's pursuit of the arcane. Though I notice there seems to be an aura about you. You consider yourself new, but you hum with a certain arcane energy. I can sense it. Well, follow me. I'll show you some of the scrolls that might be helpful for you. And she kind of hops off this very tall stool that she was sitting on down. And then you notice actually how short she is. She kind of stands and then looks up, and she's sort of at your waist. She starts waddling over and starts, moving some papers aside and gets to this one shelf. Some of my basic scrolls are here. You said you were looking for something with dispel magic.
Yeah, how much does that something like that run?
Kind of looks up and down the shelf and finds a scroll and kind of gingerly, pulls it out of the shelf. Well, this one will run you about 200 gold. It's a dispel magic spell.
Wow. Yeah. No, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Well,
what's he got?
Push that back in. We've got all kinds of.
I'll think about that one. Yeah.
No, we've got. Oh, that's the cantrip.
Yeah,
the big barrel over there.
For a
it's
novice.
The cantrip scrolls.
Ooh, you look over there at Thaddeus. He's kind of digging through them, going, "No, not this one. No, oh, that might be useful."
I'll have to think about that. Yeah, that sounds. Oh, what 10?
It's 10 for the 10 gold for each.
So it's a little bit more price range. I might have to think about this a little bit. We're waiting to get paid. When we get our task done. So maybe I'll be able to start when we come back. It would definitely be helpful when we were to go down there with some, but I'm not sure how much of this I can afford at the moment. But do you know where we could find some magical items, though?
Well, magical items are a little bit harder to come by. Depends on what you're looking for. I have contacts that might be able to get you what you're looking for. But you say that you know Calidor. He might have a few objects of his own collection. I assume wizards of that caliber usually have a trove of items that they no longer are in need of and look for buyers.
You think that he would sell me some of this
I
stuff?
can't speak for him, but I assume he must have a few items here and there that he no longer needs. He'd be willing to part with.
Okay. Well, look, I'm gonna shop around if that's okay, and then I'm sure I'm gonna. This is a great establishment. I love this place. It's my first time in a place like this, so.
Oh, well, good to hear. Listen, since you knew, and I kind of like you. Here, take this book, and she hands you a book of lore. It's about arcane magic and history throughout the Kingdom of Career. Perhaps you might find it interesting.
Oh, great! No, absolutely. Yeah, I didn't even think that you would have something like that here. I've been meaning to go to like a library or something and find books on more magic. We're actually all originally, except for Alex over there. We're all originally from the Empire, so stuff like this doesn't come around very often. We don't see this sort of thing. So this is thank you.
Yes,
thank you. I appreciate
especially
you.
now, you
Sure.
poor thing coming from the Empire. And with your own natural magical talents, please take this.
Oh yeah, no. I just, I didn't even study. I just woke up one day and I knew magic. It's crazy.
I envy that amount of power. I had to study it myself, but
You're just a sorcerer, guys. No big deal.
and, I placed a book of lore in your inventory.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Of course.
this.
And come back if you find yourself across some gold in your adventures. Plenty of spells here that may be useful to you.
Do you know Calidor?
Oh, sure. I only in passing. He comes through every so often, buys materials, looks through my books, maybe a scroll here or there. Yeah.
Pretty sure he bought these scrolls from her.
Yeah.
Which scroll? Let me see that teleportation scroll again. The teleportation one. It's really good at casting it.
Oh, I don't have that one.
You do. You do have it.
I do.
Did he give you a second one?
Yes, it's
No,
in
I
there.
have a scroll of dispel magic.
I think he gave you another one after I used the second one in the bar.
Either way,
No,
you do
there
have one.
it is.
in-
Oh, it does. It just doesn't look like a scroll. It looks like a slab of meat in my inventory or something.
It's higher level. Different image.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, thank you so much. We'll be back. I'm Gemma, by the way. My name is Gemma. That's Will. This is Anton, and you probably
yes,
know
this-
Thaddeus.
Well, I didn't know you by name, but I've seen you before. Hello, Thaddeus. My name is Vistra Strongheart, my shop. Thank you for visiting, and feel free to come by anytime.
I've introduced myself to you like 5 different times.
Falling away.
I see a lot of people all the time. It's like retail. It's like I see people all the time. Just
Do
Okay.
I just not leave an
Pretty good.
impression on people?
You gonna go to the next place? Place where Anton wanted to go? Okay.
please.
Plan.
Yes, please.
All right. You leave the shop, back out into the many stands and rows of different vendors, and Calidor Thaddeus leads you to an area where he knows this market pretty well. He leads you to another small flea market-like stand. This one's called Divine Trinkets. It's tucked into a cozy corner of the bustling dwarven market. Standing out with its humble yet intriguing display, a simple wooden table serves as the centerpiece, draped with deep purple and gold cloths, faded and worn from time, but still regal in appearance. The table is cluttered with a variety of holy symbols, small metal pendants, stone carvings, and wooden tokens, each representing different gods of light and twilight, neatly organized in small trays or hanging from wooden racks. Behind the table, an array of colorful candles burns softly, casting a warm and spiritual glow over the merchandise. Delicate tendrils of smoke rise from incense sticks in the corners, filling the air with a rich, earthy scent, with hints of myrrh and frankincense. A simple wooden sign, hand-carved with intricate dwarven runes, hangs overhead, naming the shop for those curious enough to wander close. Hanging from the canopy are small strings of prayer beads, gently swaying in the cool underground breeze. The back wall is lined with shelves, holding ancient hymn books and ornate ritual daggers. The stall is manned by an older dwarf, Eberk Grey Anvil, with graying hair braided into intricate patterns. His sharp eyes glint with wisdom, and his rough hands move with reverence as he adjusts the holy items, ready to greet any who approach. It's easy to approach. Good day, traveler. Please. So for your holy symbol, it will either count as an amulet, an emblem, or reliquary.
Now, it says it's already depicting a symbol. Does that mean it's depicting my goddess symbol?
You would choose one out of the many that are hanging there. It would be whichever one you wished, which I assume would be you're looking for one of Sehanin.
The one with the upside down crescent moon.
Yes, her most common symbol. You can see, there's a couple there. There's with a sort of a silver moon upside down, strung like a bow, hanging from a necklace is an amulet of her symbol.
Anton picks it up and just kind of feels the heft of it, puts it on, and taps it to see how it feels.
You feel a gentle hand on the top part of, not quite reaching your shoulder, but the dwarf behind you. Ah, follower of the Moonweaver, I see.
Yes.
Perhaps a curious mind.
New convert, to be honest. This would be my first symbol of Sehanin. And I like the amulet. It's really nice. What do you guys think? Should I get this?
Stand back when I look at it. Is it a necklace? Is it it's
an amulet.
An amulet?
Mm-hmm.
It looks good. Pull out your sword. Pull out your sword while you're with it.
Oh yeah, see how it looks?
Yeah.
Anton kind of moves around like he's fighting to see if it, make sure it doesn't encumber him or move around too much.
Yeah, look at the way the light catches on it from your retouched longsword. I like it. I love it.
I could always put it under my shirt if I'm moving around a lot.
No, don't do that. No, it looks awesome.
You know what? I'm going to take this.
Wonderful. I'm happy to hear it. 5 gold.
All right. I'm happy to pay it.
All right. Yeah, blessings upon you, friend. Feel free to take your time.
Oh, Gemma, it looks like he has a pumpkin spice incense.
Yes, I just got that recently, and seems to be in high demand right now.
You don't seem very excited. I don't know what the hell your name is.
My name
Eberk? Granville?
Eberk. Yes,
you don't sound very excited about the pumpkin spice incense.
It's something my wife insisted on that we sell.
Oh, your wife.
Didn't think it would actually sell, but if you're interested, please buy as many as you wish.
I got a candle.
Is Siskel around today?
Charlie. Not even that is Charlie.
Anton picks up the prayer wheel and just kind of spins it and says, "Give me the knife.
I want the knife.
Please."
Please. How did I know you were going to go there?
I'm also going to buy this prayer book. This might come in handy. See, can I afford to carry this? Let's see.
I don't think it's that heavy.
Yeah, but I'm pretty close. Yeah.
Do you still have the ladder in your inventory?
No, that's in the bag of holding.
Okay, okay.
Well, Anton, you can offload anything into my bag if you need.
I might if I get too close.
I'm probably gonna fix them to start carrying a bunch of books in here too. So, I don't mind.
All right.
Great. All right. And with that, we're actually going to go to our first break here. We're running up on our break time, so let's pause there. And we are streaming live on Twitch, which is free for all viewers. But if you'd like to support what we do, consider subscribing for ad-free viewing, custom emotes, and instant access to our VODs right after we sign off on Wednesdays. And this month is also September on Twitch, so you can actually save up to 30% on new subs to our channel, which is a great deal up until October 1st, 12 a.m. Pacific. And that's where we will take our break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Tales of Terramir. If you're just joining us, we are celebrating our affiliate anniversary. So we have a special giveaway right now. If you help us reach our subscriber goal, you could win a digital copy of the new 2024 Player's Handbook on D&D Beyond. We'll give that away to one lucky new subscriber. So be sure to do so, and it's September, so there's a huge discount going on right now, so it's a win-win. But with that, let's get back into the game. We have been doing a shopping episode, and we just left off with Anton buying his first holy symbol of Sehanin. And was there anything else you wanted to do there, Anton, or anyone else?
I'm happy with my amulet.
It looks great, Anton. I think you're really growing into this new path that you're looking into.
Thanks. Feels natural.
Does it?
It does.
That's good to hear. I know for a while you were in that state of how you were when working for the Empire. So it's good to see you making that turnaround.
Yeah, it's long overdue.
I give him a big hug.
Aww.
It's very stiff. He doesn't move.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I know. He never does. He never does. And I still have my hard time getting my whole arms around like his armor and stuff like that.
Well, it's like, oh, team hug, and she goes in.
Oh.
I'm trying to do the back hug. Don't touch me.
That's enough. Thaddeus is feeling left out.
Thaddeus goes in right when Anton says that's enough and starts shaking everybody off.
When everyone else is backing away, Thaddeus comes in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess I missed my chance.
I give him a reassuring pat on the shoulder. You're great.
Oh, thanks.
Keep it up.
I cast friends on you. No.
Oh, no. I already said you were great. You're also down. All right.
Okay.
With that out of the way.
With that, where to next? It's up to you. Up to you all.
I don't suppose you have like a whole thing set up for a certain particular things, but if there's like a farmer's market situation, I'd like to pick up some more apples and apples for now until we get back to the tavern.
Yeah,
okay.
That'd be back at the market. We can just say I don't have a specific item for those, but
yeah.
We could
You
just
charge
say
me whatever.
Yeah,
Farmer's
just say
market prices.
5 copper for 5 apples.
Fantastic.
We fast traveled at the farmer's market and back.
Yep. Well, the Divine Trinkets stall was part of it, so it's not far away.
No, we're walking. We're walking this entire thing.
We got to get our steps in.
I'm very adamant about this. Exactly. This guy knows. See, Thaddeus? You got to get your steps in.
We're
walkers.
Into the mine today. We're not like spending another night here.
I know, but we're walkers. Come on. We did a whole thing across the Empire.
There's going to be plenty of walking in the mines.
Okay. If you're done shopping, do you head back to Calidor?
I don't know, Willa, is there anything you wanted to look at in particular?
I was just looking for that present for him, but I didn't see anything in there, so I think I'm gonna find something in the mine and give it to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll help you. I'll keep a lookout with you.
There's a nice vial here you could fill with your blood.
Again, I don't think that's safe for anyone.
Ooh,
When we're walking
Alright.
the group, I pull back a little bit with Willa, and I'm like, I don't think you should give him your blood. I think that's a bad idea.
He seems a little bit obsessed with it.
He's
Yeah.
like, he really wants you to give him his blood. Don't give him.
It must be like it might be a tiefling thing. I don't know.
You think it's a tiefling thing?
It might be. I've never heard anyone else do that.
I don't know. I've heard that.
Right.
Is that racist? It's a little bit, but I don't know.
I heard it from Uncle Billy Bob, so it might be.
Okay. At Thanksgiving, right?
It's definitely
At harvest.
those damn people.
the teeth.
Those teeth. I've definitely heard that before. Teeth.
That's a term.
I've heard that around too. Yeah, I don't use that.
I don't even know.
What did you guys say back there?
Nothing. You look great.
You have nice teeth.
You have nice teeth.
Good save. Good save. All right. So, Calidor then? Was that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we
You head
going?
back
Are we going to like the inn before we go to the mine, or are we going straight from Calidor's?
That's up to all of you. I think the plan was you were going to go shop and then go into the mine today.
Okay. Then I'm gonna fill up on
well
my
rested.
flasks with the water and the ales and stuff like that. So whenever we long rest and stuff, we can give ale to Anton and water to everybody else.
And I believe you do have Sir Aloysius with you.
I do. Oh yes. How much for carrots? Is that should I do I assume carrots or do I maybe he wants like bacon or meat or something like that?
Well, Norgil told you that she fed him carrots, mushrooms, and what else was it? I think cabbage,
Okay.
carrots, and mushrooms. He's been living off that.
You get like
Already.
how much for like my ales and a roughage bag of sorts, just dropping by.
For all that, let's do 1 gold.
1 gold. Okay, great. Oh, I spoil you. This is- don't poke out my eye with the horn.
It's like I imagine it would probably be difficult to avoid, right? Because you go in to like do a pet, but then there's this horn protruding at you.
No, I got it. You gotta go from below. You gotta go this way so that
There
the
you go.
horn gets on top of it, and then you can rub noses.
That's
with it. Gemma's worked with animals. She knows. She fucking knows.
All right,
The
you head back
Calidors.
back to the wizard's tower. You enter into the door and you see Gildak, the charcoal-skinned deep gnome with no hair on his head or face, standing there at the desk. Looks over at you and recognizes you. You've come in a couple of times at this point, and just sort of doesn't pay you any mind. And you step through. And he actually rings this bell, and after a few moments, Calidor comes down the stairs and greets you. Ah, yes, you're back. How was your shopping ventures? Did you find anything of value, I hope, for your hopefully your final trek down into the mine?
Anton,
I
show him
hope
your
so.
amulet.
Yeah.
Pull out your
I
sword.
picked this up.
Pull out your sword while you do it. You gotta see this.
I'm
This
not
is
your
so
dancing
awesome.
monkey.
No, this is so awesome.
Yeah, so Anton, with your holy symbol now, and if you've said your prayers this morning, I believe you should be able to harness your new divine magic through the symbol and
Really?
be able to cast divine spells. Yes.
Oh, I just picked it up because I thought it looked nice. I didn't realize it had utility.
Well, remember, you
I just
need
learned
some
that word,
sort of
by the way.
symbol, something to harness your new divine magic and faith through something. That should be able to do it now. And it looks great on you.
It does, right?
Thank you.
He's so handsome.
Thank you.
Wow.
Calidor, do you have anything for sale? I mean, we're kind of in shopping mode right now.
We have at least another hour
yes.
of shopping in us.
Well, I do have an assortment of items I'm willing to always part with. It's always hard to find buyers, but sure, take a look at what I have. And the window, the NPC window pops up. Now here is
Check out my
Calidor's.
wares. Oh wow, your scrolls are just as expensive.
A number of items, yes, that's the running price standard.
Market value.
Nice. You know, I don't suppose you have anything. Oh wow.
What?
I don't know. A lot of this is out of my price range. I don't know if I can pick up anything. I did
That's why it's
like.
hard to sell these things.
Yeah, I did like that we were able to. That I didn't like that we weren't able to read some of the runes on the door and stuff like that. And I don't suppose you have anything like that, do you?
You mean like the Helm of Comprehending Languages that I have?
Does that work with word, just regular words,
Or
or
like
just
reading.
talking?
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
was that reading with reading or talking?
Both. You wear the helm, and you can understand any language with it.
Oh,
I actually
wow.
use it to decipher the door, which I do want to talk to you about when you're ready. But
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, since this is benefiting the mission, I mean, maybe you could just give it to us, or at least let us borrow it while we're on the mission.
No.
as a courtesy, I'll allow you to roll a persuasion check, but the DC is incredibly high.
Can I roll it? As a
Sure.
I
Sure.
really want to do this, but
Use your
can I
charm.
roll it with advantage with Anton's
You can roll with advantage,
Yes.
but again, the DC is very high.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Persuasion.
Persuasion. Wow.
What did you roll?
The
You make it
DC
public.
was 30.
Okay.
The DC was 30. But that was incredibly close.
28. Did I get a nat 20?
Did you? I don't think you
I don't
did.
know.
given-
I can't see it. I can't see it.
You did get a nat 20, and it
Oh
still
my god.
wasn't quite
I only
enough.
have a plus 8, so yeah.
Yeah, but the DC was 30. It's
Oh
an
my
incredibly it's an expensive item, and it's one that he uses. But he was willing to
Some
pay for it
sort
for the
of,
gold.
Some sort of discount. I have
but
gold.
here-
I don't have enough.
The thing
seems like
is,
something
I've
you
already deciphered the door, and I don't know if you necessarily need it for this particularly. Here's the deal, though. If you slay the dragon and find the dragon's hoard of gold, every dragon has one, I think you'll have more than enough gold to pay for it.
No.
Yeah. I guess
Chicken
so.
and egg scenario.
It's just something nice to have, but I'll definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, let's just go slay a dragon, Anton, and
I hope
kind
you
of
don't
like
die
hang my
because
head.
we don't. Hopefully, we won't die because we don't have it.
No, I really just was thinking that something like that would help us in our adventures. I mean, I think we've come across a couple of times where we couldn't read things, and we don't have Savi around anymore, so we can't really read Elvish. He was trying to teach it to me before he abandoned us. And Gemma has abandonment issues. So she's like got that 1,000-yard stare.
Elvish can be tricky.
Thanks. And, I just, like I said, I think maybe if we have that dragon's hoard, we will be able to afford it. I think that would be useful for us along the way. But what else you got? Scrolls. You feel like giving us any of these scrolls on discount?
Depends on the scroll you wish. I'm willing to discuss lowering the price for those. Sure.
I don't know. Maybe a couple of the first level ones. I don't know what all you have. I'll have to look through, but maybe I'll pick up one. Oh, and like outside of the shopping, do we need another tiny hut scroll or something like that? That's kind of in and out of character. Is that something that we might have to consider? Or are we just going in? We're just going to go in to get in the dragon.
That's up to all of you.
Well, we've all had a long rest. So
We cleared up most of it. All right.
Yes,
Maybe
it should be fine.
Maybe my shopping comes after we do the whole killing the dragon thing, which you're sure that you want us to do, right? You really want us to kill this incredibly endangered species? Okay.
Well, look,
They're not endangered.
They are rare creatures, of course, but it's ruining our operation. If you could convince it to leave, fantastic, but make sure that you get its psychic gem. That's the main thing that we need. If you can convince it to leave and give you the psychic gem, fantastic. But it might not be willing to part with it. In that case, you'll have to kill it for the psychic gem. And it's a win-win scenario because it stops, keeping our miners confused and holding up our operations of mining further into the mountain.
And what if he wants to stay, but he gives us the gem? Is that still an okay scenario?
Say that again.
What if he wants to stay, but he gives us the gem?
Oh, well, the only way that would be okay, I suppose, is if he stays and he allows us to continue mining. He, she, whatever it is, allows us to continue mining and stop interfering with our operations, because that's what the dragon is doing. I suppose in that very rare scenario, I suppose it would be okay, but I don't think the dragon's going to quite be willing to allow us to dig around its lair.
Okay, we'll talk to it. We should talk to it first, right?
We can at least try.
It seems like it kind of wanted to talk, but I don't know how far we'll get.
We'll never know until we try.
Right.
It's true.
Soft heart, Gemma.
I'm sorry, Anton.
But that's a dangerous disease.
Soft heart. Oh, I know. I've had it since childhood. Since my parents died. Oh my god. I look at Thaddeus in the Empire.
Where?
Where they died, where it's dangerous for magic users.
It wasn't that bad when I was there.
God damn it. God damn it.
Sorry, just
Let's go. I guess let's just go.
All right, I think we're ready.
I got nothing.
Well,
Now remember, put your PPE on before we get in the minecart.
Do you have any extra PPE, Calidor, for us? We didn't have any, and some of us got.
Yeah, they bumped their heads pretty hard.
there are some helmets I believe the dwarves can probably provide you with once you enter the mine. Just ask them and they'll give you something. But I did want to follow back on what we said. You allowed me to look at the pyramid key and study it, and I did while you did some shopping.
Right.
And he pulls it from his robes and hears it. It's a fascinating object, a magical artifact that hints at the great craft the ancient Duergar wielded when constructing the temple. I believe it's nearly indestructible. It seems to hold a spell that prevents it from leaving its home of the Emerald Depths for too long. And it has the ability to randomly relocate itself once it's been used. If
Interesting.
I were to have this in my possession any longer, I fear it would probably disappear. But he hands it over back to Gemma.
Slap it.
However,
Hand. Grab it. Put it in the bag.
therefore, it is very important to also know the vocal key that I discovered from studying the temple's doors.
Is it like
inscription.
alto or bass? Or...
You do have good alto sound in there. In case the key is ever lost, you can always find a way through the door by saying, "No light can diminish his darkness," but it must be spoken in Dwarvish. Do any of you know Dwarvish?
Oh, I know Dwarvish.
Other
Anton.
than you, of course. That is.
I do
Anton
too.
knows Dwarvish.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and Anton.
Say that again. What's the phrase?
No light can diminish his darkness.
Correct, which in the Dwarvish tongue is Atur lium galjava dim haj mimol. No light can diminish his darkness.
Can you spell that phonetically?
I got it. I got it.
Mahoon de Taj Mahal.
I'm gonna summon a demon.
Tor
You sure
liang
you speak Dwarvish, that
gal-
is?
Tim haj-
Oh yeah, I speak it.
Sound a little different from Calidor over there.
Oh, I have a regional accent when I speak it.
It's got a
I
very
learned it-
strange accent.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
learned it in the Southern Plains.
That's interesting.
I also believe it might also work when spoken in Undercommon, in the Undercommon tongue, but I don't know that language offhand. I'd have to use the Helm of Comprehending Languages to try and decipher that one. But as long as you know it in Dwarvish, you should be all right. And with that, well, good luck to all of you. You have
Thanks,
the
Calidor.
scroll of teleportation circle you can use to teleport back here once you have hopefully completed your mission. I hope this is your last trek inside.
Right.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Any other questions? All right.
Why are there so many traps in the mine?
There were a lot of
Not in
traps
the
in
mine, they're in the
They're
temple.
Yeah.
In the mine, there's no traps. Did you run across traps?
Literally,
temple we did.
he literally ran across traps. Multiple traps.
There were ones that went kaboom, there were ones that messed with my brain, there were ones that made me and him tiny. Do you remember when like the connection came back and I was sitting on like Gemma's shoulder?
Yes,
That
I
wasn't
do.
just like a bit.
remember-
That was like from a trap that he set off.
It's hard to tell with you sometimes. That is.
Oh, that's why I was clarifying.
Oh well, thank you. Well, I suppose that's either from the Duergar who left to protect their temple, or from the dragon trying to protect the lair. I don't know.
It's a dungeon.
Has the dragon? Have you seen its presence at all? Have you heard anything? I mean, you say there's a dragon, but have you seen it? Have you? spoken to it?
We've heard it.
Yeah, there was like the voice in our head saying, "Many have tried to pass my trial," or something, some generic thing like that. And if you make it to my thing, we can have a talk.
Calling it generic is quite giving it credit there, Thaddeus, but and interesting. It's strange that the dragon hasn't forced you out, much like it has many of the dwarves.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's reasonable, and I don't know. I just don't feel right killing it.
But if it's not, we won't hesitate. Right? Right?
Well, it might be reasonable, but I think it's kind of racist to dwarfs then.
Yeah. It's from a different time, I'm sure.
Well, I suppose there's a lot more to learn from it. Take the minecart back. Watch your heads. Take a helmet if you need to. And, well, I'll try and view in when I can, but of course I'll probably lose you within the temple. And,
Anton will forgo the.
thank you, Thaddeus. What's that, Anton?
Anton will forgo the helmet. It's kind of cramping his style.
It's just until we get down there.
4 bludgeoning damage from the minecart ride.
I don't even think you took bludgeoning damage. I'm the only one that... I feel like I'm the only one that took bludgeoning damage.
You were the only one I think you did, yeah.
Fantastic.
Did I not get hit by it too?
No, you got PPE gear.
All right.
No, you might have... I think you had something in effect, but you didn't take the damage or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll try it again.
Hey, and if we accomplish this task, think about... I don't know. I would really like that helm of comprehend languages or a circlet. Is it a circlet or a helm? It's a helm.
It's a helm.
It's a helm. Damn.
I tell you what.
Weird on me. I put it on and I'm like, does this look weird?
Yes.
It does. Say something in not common, Anton.
Okay. Atur liam gal java dim haj.
I said not in common. I can understand you. Say something not in common.
Oh.
Ixnay on the...
I guess
That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything, Thaddeus.
All right.
Are you speaking in common or?
I was not.
Oh,
Right,
this is awesome! This is awesome!
It worked.
Oh my god! Oh man! Let's get this dragon. Let's kill this dragon so we can get his treasure. So I can buy this thing. This is awesome.
You changed your tune very quickly.
No, I know. I'm just goofing. But yeah, let's Are you guys ready? I think.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Calidor at each of you and steps up to Gemma, puts his hand on your shoulder.
Oh my god.
Remember the deal I promised you. Complete the task and I'll tell you more about your parents. He also seems to stare into your eyes a bit. And I sent you a message there. Mike?
Yeah.
Do we all know about this
Then-
deal he has with her?
It's sort of out loud. He said, yes, he'll talk about her parents more if they, if you all,
the mission or whatever.
I
the
asked
things, yeah.
Gotcha.
about it. Yeah. Well, I guess either way, if we don't come back successfully, then I'll be dead, so it won't matter. So get ready to tell me everything you know about them.
I'm prepared for you to succeed. I have very little doubt you'll succeed, especially knowing what your parents accomplished in the past. And with that, make sure you grab a biscuit and any brown potion that you wish on the way out from Gildak. Gildak, you got you kind of
I
most
fill
of
up
the.
a flask. I fill up a flask.
Yeah.
I empty all the water in one on his floor, and then fill it with
Prestidigitation
brown
cleans
potion.
it up.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. And Thaddeus, remember what we
Yes.
discussed? Contact me when you need to.
Yep. Nope. Gotcha, boss. Wink.
All right. And you head back out and towards the mine, right? Verdant Fang mine.
Do we notice the wink?
I don't
make
think
the
it was very subtle.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask you
Make a
about it. Make a perception. All right. I
Yeah.
will make a perception. I will 100% make a perception. Oh, balls! I got a 3.
He was turned away from you.
Damn it!
All right. Gildak
Dirty teeth.
carefully palms a honey glazed donut into Anton's hands
Oh,
and then shoves him out.
shoves me?
Yeah. Gives you a honey glazed donut and just sort of as you're walking out, sort of thing.
Okay. Anton still gives daggers for the audacity.
You got a donut? I only got a biscuit.
Don't give me
It
this
was you
food.
didn't see. It was surreptitiously placed in my hand.
Oh, he must
get-
like you.
I get extra biscuits for like Willa and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For later, I want to surprise her.
All right. You head over to Verdant Fang Mine. The usual dwarves are there. They do recognize you. Anything before you go in, or do you want to just head down?
Are you guys good? Potty break? Do we need to pee? I guess we can pee anywhere in the mine. He won't know. He won't.
Can you pee anywhere in the
It
mine?
won't matter. It
Oh,
won't
I'm
matter.
sure the dwarves are.
You could mess with
all
the-
over the place.
I'm sure
Mess with the ecosystem down there.
Just from peeing in the mine, really? There's a dragon down there. Are you kidding?
No, the mines are very delicate ecosystems.
Is it?
They're small and isolated, and any change in the chemical components can.
In that case, we should bring a canary.
Right?
I would have been dead from the first trap. Are you
We
kidding?
can have one here, and Thaddeus minor illusions a canary in his hand.
Look, I think I have prestidigitation, so if we pee anywhere, I can clean it up. It's not pretty, but we can do it.
Does anyone grab a helmet?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes.
100%. I grabbed
Everyone?
two.
Okay,
Not Anton.
fine.
I put one
Anton
on
will
Anton.
grab a helmet.
I'm like, come
Peer
on,
pressure.
Anton, you have to. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
I'm very, very like doting on him. You know, like I put the chin
Doesn't
strap
really-
on him too.
This doesn't really go with my
It's just until we
amulet.
get down there. Stop. It's just
All right,
until we get
all
there.
right, fine.
You don't want to get concussed again.
Yeah, you're right. I'm at my limit.
All right.
All right,
Taking
let's
the cart down, you begin to take off into the ride once again, settling into the dirty iron carts. You begin to descend deeper into the rocky caverns, lit by the large iron braziers. Below Calico Deer, you pass several groups of workers toiling away into new passages or swinging pickaxes to extract from the rich veins of emeralds within. I need everyone to go ahead and again roll a dexterity saving throw.
Do we get advantage with the helmets?
For
anything
certain
like that?
things, I'll give you advantages too. Yes.
Okay,
Like this
normal.
thing?
Oof.
Yes. Not to this. Don't roll advantage. I will explain.
Oh, 12. Oh, fuck.
Anton rolls a 13.
Wow, 28.
28.
I got a
Fantastic.
3.
Well, his head is stuck down.
Okay. There is another area of some falling debris, but because you wore the helmet, you only take half damage there, Thaddeus, which has already been reduced. You take just 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Continuing on the track, yeah, you ride through that familiar waterfall, soaking your clothing, but it's part of the track. This also extinguishes any natural light sources on you. Does anyone want to ignite any light sources at this point?
Yeah, 100%. Wait,
Well,
what's the
we have the
cart
drift globe.
situation? You have the drift globe? Yeah. So does it float?
You're
Yeah.
holding that? Yep, you hold
Yes.
that. Okay.
And I'll cast light on. Well, so am I riding with Willa? Or is it 2 per cart?
I assumed you
Anton?
did the same things,
I don't remember
the same
what that
positions
was.
before. It was Jim and Anton before, and Willa and Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we retroactively say that I put light on Willa?
well, I can put light on Willa.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, that's fine.
Sure, that's fine either way. All right.
Go.
Uh,
Oh, we don't really have a light on here, do we? And
Seems a little short-sighted for this mine.
you got
You
you got
do-
anything you want to light up, Willa?
She pulled out her hammer.
As you're
Okay,
riding,
I touch it.
boom, it lights up.
Thanks, Thaddeus.
For several minutes, you keep going. You eventually do pass that area where that track veers off towards another direction. You see the carving with the boulder, the Underdark Pass in the distance. You keep going in your direction. What feels like several minutes. Turns a corner and starts to head straight towards the pitch black darkness, towards that deep dip down towards the Emerald Depths. I need everyone to roll a perception check. Everyone roll a perception check.
16.
Does the void stare back at us, Wes?
The void
20.
stares back.
I'm behind Anton, holding on to him.
Wow.
I just got
Ducking into his back.
best. Everyone succeeds on the check. You see that familiar low-hanging stalactite, this huge piece that duck your head to the side just as the cart shoots downward. And eventually, after this rush of energy passing down, you feel the cart level out and begin to slow as you reach the end of the track. And you've entered back into the deepest region of Erdenfang Mine. Back into the hot, stifling air. It smells stagnant of moisture and sulfur. Back to where you were before. And
We didn't bring back the bodies last time. The bones? Fuck. Did we? Did we put
Oh,
them in the
that's
bag of
still-
holding?
no, you
No.
didn't.
Oh my god. So they're just still sitting in there in the bag with the ladder? The ladder?
They're all tangled up in it when you pull it out. It's just.
And right there, we'll go ahead and take our break now, our final break here. Before we move forward, if you like this video and what we're doing, hit the like button on YouTube and subscribe to our channel there. It'll really help us out. But if you're also watching on Twitch, remember our affiliate anniversary, we have the giveaway. Subscribe and you could win the 2024 Players Handbook. And remember, you can always subscribe with an Amazon Prime account. And we're going to go ahead and take our final break here, and we'll see you in a few. Hello, and welcome back. We've taken the minecart back into the Emerald Depths, and I leave it all to you, where you would like to go.
Well, should we just beeline it back to the temple?
Wasn't there a shortcut to get there? Or was it just getting back?
I think it was just getting, like, now that we know our way through it, it was just kind of getting back. I don't think there's going to be anything new in here.
Anton, did you want that drift globe? I brought that out for you.
Something
Or do you want
something happened. I think I accidentally dragged it away or something.
I will bring it back.
See, here's the fallen statue. That's where the rock man was coming out of the wall from.
Glad you have a good sense of direction.
But, you know, once you've been somewhere, I don't think you need to spend that much time going through it again. See, and now we're coming up onto the giant room of lava that's just illusion, but we need to remember that it's not an illusion. Or that it is an illusion of water and that it's actually lava.
It's still lava. Yeah, you see lava.
So then how, and this gap is like, what, 10 feet? 20 feet? How tall was that ladder that you bought?
10 feet.
Yeah, it's not gonna... it won't cross this gap.
Yep.
How did we do this when we went back? Did I hop over some
Well,
people?
I magicked. Yeah, you hopped some of us over. You carried me.
Okay. Should we do that again?
Yeah,
Want to
let's
use your ring of jumping to hold on to someone and jump across?
Yeah.
Okay. Should be no problem at all. I will go ahead and we'll bring everyone to the other side. Okay. Back at the door. What do? You're feeling the intense heat of the lava below you here. Starting to sweat. It's very
Now,
intense.
who grabbed the pyramid from Calidor? You're muted,
You're
Mike.
muted, Mike.
let's say
Damn it! I've been muted since we've been back.
I think so.
I have so many funny things that I said.
The humor
This
we've
funny
missed.
thing is that I dropped it into the lava.
well,
Yeah.
You did say it was indestructible, so
Great. No, I say, Anton, do you remember what Calidor said that the phrase was? Since we can't read it ourselves,
I do.
I put the pyramid into the key into the slot.
Anton stepped up.
well, that does it.
It doesn't matter. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
It's one or the other. It's one or the other.
I don't do the key. Then I'll hold on to the key.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
I want him to do the thing. I want him to do.
Anton strokes his black beard a little bit. Okay, see if I can get this right. It's Atur liam gal java dim haj nimal.
Wow. Inspiration to Anton for a fantastic translation. And with that, you see there's actually numerous runes around the door that were previously unseen there's like a shimmer around them of blue light that glow around the door. And with that, the door slides open and to the side.
Now I throw
Opening
the key into
the
lava.
temple.
You don't
You
need
see it
this.
poof away right
Shit.
before it hits it, and then it's just somewhere else now.
Yeah, no, I don't really do that. But let's go.
Okay. Bringing you all over to the temple.
Are there a ton of dangers between us and where we were before? Is it something that you can fast forward us to where we were?
Yeah, sort of depending on how you want to do it. If you just want to sort of retrace the exact steps that you did before, that's fine. We can fast track that. Or
What does everyone
what?
think? I mean, I feel like we only go where we know where to go.
Yeah, well, we know where we're going, and I don't think there was much else we missed other than that one room of monsters. And I don't think
Right.
we really need to activate that.
Yeah, and let's not put ourselves in danger of walking into more traps.
Yes, I don't want to be tiny again. It was fun for a little bit, but you know.
It was fun, wasn't it? I actually kind of liked you on my shoulder. It was neat.
It was a good time, but
Embargo.
Whoa,
Master
rules
Blaster.
part
Who
of town.
All right, cool. So you do want to retrace back to where you were. That's
I do.
totally cool.
Wanted to embargo.
However, as you enter into this temple again, you begin to feel that oppressive energy of ancient magic begin to impress on you. I need everyone to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Again?
Intelligence
Are
saving
you
throw.
sure
I
not
don't want to be in my
charisma?
lap.
17.
I am positive.
22.
2.
Oh no.
19.
Do I have to roll for Sir Aloysius?
Oh.
Yes, actually.
Damn it!
I'll bring.
Why did
I'll
I
bring
say
in Carla with
anything?
you.
Why I opened my big drunk mouth?
He stabs you with this horn.
I don't have a thing for him,
Dang
so do you want to roll it or do I roll it?
Oh yeah, hold on 1 second here.
Sir Aloysius, I'm sorry. I love you.
Okay.
Sorry, my cat's
Yeah.
complaining
Meantime-
to me about something.
He's probably hungry.
She got
You actually do have access
Yep.
to Sir Aloysius.
Do I?
you do under
Fantastic.
The actors and mounts and familiars. You'll have Sir Aloysius there, and I'll actually drag him up next to you.
Make sure he gets some roughage.
I will give him the show. Oh, that's cool. -4 intelligence.
I knew it. I knew it was going to be negative.
God.
Wait, Wes, is there a minimum intelligence to be affected by this thing? Because
That's
sometimes
true.
there is.
That is
like
true.
if you
Whatever, we'll see.
That is
See,
a totally
he
fair
rolls-
thing to say.
He rolls an
and
11 though, but he has a 2 intelligence.
Yeah, it doesn't affect Sir Aloysius.
Yeah.
there's a point where you're too stupid to be affected by things that affect your intelligence.
Don't say that about my Almirage.
You're the
Gemma,
one who read his
first-
stats out.
for the first time, you're feeling this dread that everyone else has experienced. Your vision goes black for a moment.
Who are you talking to?
Gemma, you.
I have a 17.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, shit. So me
Wow.
and Anton,
And yep, I'm getting
I
to
got it too.
Anton.
Willa.
But Gemma, this is your first time experiencing this. You blink and find yourself in a small village. At first, you think you've returned to Halcyon, but you realize you don't recognize this place. The sound of roaring flames can be heard behind you. Turning, you see a small home ablaze. Your home. You look down at your hands, but they're old, wrinkled, and spotted. The painful screams of your family can be heard inside. How could you? A voice behind you shouts. You turn around again and you see your sister Dana as you last saw her. You're no kin of mine. Tears in her eyes. Need you to take rolling for it. 7 psychic damage from this vision of fear that you experience. Anton, you see the same vision you saw before. Still just as disturbing. The same, if you walking upon the mountain, looking behind you, the long line of chained arcanists, heads dipped in exhaustion. One of them slips, move to catch them, grabbing hold of Gemma's arm. Help me, Anton, she pleads. You promised. Tears streaming down her face. You try to hold on, but she keeps slipping until you can't hold on any longer, and she tumbles down the mountain, and you witness her body smash against the rocks below.
No.
You also take 6 psychic damage as you both seem to snap out of these visions. Everyone else notices that Anton and Gemma seem to have just stopped in their tracks and we're going through something.
We're like staring off into space.
Yep. For a few seconds and then snapping out of it.
You guys get the vision thing again?
I did. Looks at Gemma.
I'm okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But
Okay.
Aloysius is in my bag, though, hanging off the edge, right?
Yeah, if that's where you want him, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can control him. Yeah.
You didn't feel
Okay.
shit, did you? You little shit. You're stupid.
All right. From here, you want to fast track following the same steps to where you last left off, right?
Yes. Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Me copy and delete tokens so I don't just transport you through things you haven't seen. And bring you here. I might need to scroll down edge of the map there back to where you left off in the caverns. Climbing back down, we'll say you did the same thing before. Going back down, maybe you use the ladder to go down the back into the cave there, and you move back around near the underground lake that's there and see that entrance back into the temple, one you haven't seen from the other side. Another 10-foot climb, but sort of separated by 5 feet. 5 feet, and then move forward, and another 5 feet straight climb up.
Did you say 10-foot climb?
Solid.
Total
investment.
10 foot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anton, didn't you buy something for this?
I did. I've already pulled it out of the bag of holding and we used it.
Okay. It's already up.
You lean it against this shallow part where the 2 walls seem to be the thinnest between them, and you can sort of lean it against and climb up. You can't quite see what's on the other side because it's high up, but once you get up through it, you will be able to see the room in there.
That's to the north here.
Yes. Is everyone cool with that? Moving forward?
Yes. Yep. That's what we'll do.
You know, I kind of laughed when you bought that ladder, Anton, but it ended up being pretty useful.
Yeah. So a solid investment.
Yes.
How long
And
you
you
all
can-
to just
Have that
Get
bag
to
of
the-
holding. You can put it in there.
edge there. You climb back up, and re-entering back into the temple. It seems like it's back to back because we've fast-tracked things, but I need you all to roll again the intelligence saving throw.
What?
All right.
Big money, no whammies.
Yeah.
Ooh, someone.
Ah, come on,
Oof,
Anton.
9.
13.
That's a 3.
17.
Stupid.
Oh, Sir Aloysius. Oh, he's
No,
immune.
he's immune.
He's immune, you little fuck. All right.
He's immune.
This is Mike slowly starts turning on the mascot.
Little asshole. Can we eat that thing yet?
Unfortunately,
Yes,
Everyone-
just eat it raw. No, don't do that. I love him. I love him.
everyone
Looks like
is
meat's
assaulted
back on the menu.
by their vision of fear once again. The ones I already described, you see those again. Thaddeus, you see the one you saw before of going through and noticing that you were in the Feywild. Let me actually go up. Cheers. Blinking away, trying to focus. You're in the Feywild. Distant voice echoes in your mind saying, well, you've returned with nothing to show for it. And again, you see those a million different faces morphing and changing in the reflection of a mirror, not knowing which is your true self. You snap out of it. And Willa, you see the same vision that you saw before. Vision going blurry. You're running through the Roycia forest. Distant screams echo in the distance. You move quickly toward them, fear welling up in your chest. You get closer, you begin to imagine the worst, that you're too late. It goes black for a moment, and you feel the snapping of bones, the taste of blood in your mouth. Opening your eyes, you find the lifeless bodies of your human parents sprawled beneath your monstrous were-wyvern claws. Everyone will take 13 psychic damage.
Yikes.
Fuck.
Dang.
Boy, I might already need that health potion. Wait. Where am I? Are we all back yet?
Everyone
Yeah.
snaps out of it, having just all experienced your vision.
Do I kind of realize that was a repeat, Wes? Like in character?
Oh yeah, you, the ones who have had experienced it before know that it's the same vision repeating itself. Still just as disturbing and hurting you psychically.
I think this would hurt more for some reason.
Entering here though,
Shit.
Anton.
I mean, in character.
Anton has left line of sight on my page, even though I think he only moved up like 10 feet. What the fuck?
there's a
Leroy
certain order you'll
Jenkins.
see. Actually, I'll move you.
Okay, there, I see him now. Oh, is that like the edge of the cliff border?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So looking up into this chamber, too, as you sort of were walking up, you notice there's a domed ceiling in this chamber to be made of solid obsidian. Your light that you have cast reflecting off the shiny black mineral, bands of which run down the stone walls to the floor. There's a flare of green light from above, and sparking from a tiny emerald shard in midair. The appearance of the room then rapidly shifts to a myriad of different environments. The underground room is filled with vines and jungle greenery. It then shifts to an ice cave. There's a structure of a warm, sunny beach, and then there's a cold, harsh mountaintop. As this kaleidoscope of environs morphs around you, the voice of the temple keeper speaks in your minds. Step forth, adventurers. Let us speak in the great hall. I need you all to roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm due for a good roll.
Is this against any specific
No,
effects?
19.
Wes?
Yeah, 19.
This
13.
is, and I will follow that up there with you, Thaddeus, in a moment.
Man. Can I just punch or slash something? Psychic attacks are
Pretty fucking
killing me.
damage. Yeah.
So Willa and Anton fail.
Okay, I got 25.
19.
Thaddeus. Good.
Sorry, I forgot to read those out.
Anton and Willa, suddenly you regard that voice that was speaking as a friendly acquaintance. You're considered charmed.
What does that do again?
We'll go over that.
Okay.
But you regard that voice as a friendly acquaintance for the time being. The effects, you can't attack the source of the charm, and it has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with you.
All right.
I told you guys this guy might be friendly.
Is he?
Yeah. Right, Anton?
It seems like it. I don't know. I feel a certain fondness.
I mean, it's just a voice in our heads. I don't think you guys should trust it.
Well,
I don't know. Sounded real nice to me.
yeah, I mean, maybe
Rolling
it's just showing us
colors.
things we need to see.
Can't really get a
Rolling.
beat on it, so I don't know.
The swirling colors and environments that you were seeing in this kaleidoscope around you in this room suddenly dissipate, and there's a flash of bright green light from this crystal that was hanging above in the ceiling. The tiny emerald then darts northward, disappearing into the darkness ahead. And now,
Do I recognize any magic effects on these guys or not?
roll an Arcana check. That is.
Oof. An 11.
You sense that there was some sort of magic at play, but you're not sure what.
I looked at Thaddeus and I'm like, I do the.
I keep an eye on them. I think something might be up.
Can I pinch Anton?
Sure.
Yeah, can we beat him for the next hour? And then
Pinch him.
There's got to be an alley somewhere.
Can I pinch him? Hey, are you okay?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just, I don't know. I think we should head towards this voice. I trust it.
Be careful. Okay.
Of course, I'm always careful. Anton lurches forward.
I follow close behind him, and I keep my eye on Willa.
Willa's gonna touch the ground as we start moving forward. She's like, "This isn't really. We're actually in the temple, right? That was strange there.
which
This temple. We were at a beach and then a mountain, and
We're at
a
the
couple other
temple.
places.
Willow, we're at the temple.
Okay.
Remember, you all
Yeah,
were seeing the
it's the
environments
temple.
change around you in
Oh.
this room.
Yeah. I think we're being shown something that we need to see.
Hmm.
What, like,
Can I pinch Anton and or Willa? Pinch him?
Didn't you just
You
pinch
did
me?
bench Anton, yeah.
Oh, did it do anything?
No.
No, let him answer.
Oh, I didn't. He didn't ask you to roll for anything.
Yeah, no, you pinched him. Nothing happened.
You okay?
I think
Yeah, I'm fine.
I do hand gestures to Thaddeus that he probably doesn't know what they mean. Damn it.
no, probably not.
Damn it. So what are we doing?
Let's push on, right, Willow?
Yeah, let's go meet them. They said to meet them in the main room, something like that.
Yeah, I'm game.
I mouth the words to Thaddeus. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, watch them.
What? Yeah,
Or-
no,
or
that's
do we
what
notice-
I said.
Do we notice that
No,
they're-
there's
You
I
did.
think there's something magic that happened. I don't know what it is, so just keep an eye on them.
Are we doing the silent, like,
But I mean, if you wanna silent it, I can just. You wrote your name in my book. I can do the and I like do the sending spell to her with like the telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
Since I think I can do that at will, since it's in my book.
I'll let you go ahead and do that.
I look very concerned.
I just look at her and like I'm counting words on my hand, even though I probably don't really need to. I go, no, I think that green flash was like magic and it did something to them, but I'm not sure what. So we just need to like keep an eye out.
Cut.
You have a response, Mike.
Oh. I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do. I'm hungry.
Just I said keep an eye, and then he just out loud says just keep an eye out. Not very quiet at all.
For what?
What? Oh, traps!
Oh,
And he looks over at Gemma and goes, "Hoink."
Okay, you begin to approach this area, and peering inside, I'll let everyone catch up.
And Anton, you see any traps?
Anton's gonna look for traps.
Are you sure?
From two descending stairways stretches a great hall filled with glowing emerald crystals protruding from the floor, regal pillars and walls. The silhouette of a huge dragon upon a raised dais covered in emeralds like a jagged throne lifts itself to its feet, spreading its wings. You've earned my respect, humanoids, she says, her voice reverberating throughout the hall. Stepping forward into dim, verdant light from above, you can see her own scales shimmer in the light with varied hues of green. Her neck is long and thin, and two curved horns detached from her skull float as if connected by magic. Various spines along her long, skinny tail float in the same fashion. I am Rithsarix Fair, the Emerald Dragon. As promised, we may converse. You may yet prove useful to me.
Are you the one sending us visions?
Yes, that was me. I've been
I
awaiting
don't know
you.
what they mean.
Oh, the visions of fear.
Yeah.
No, that is the ancient evil magic that still permeates this temple. I
What
was
about
the
the
one
visions of-
speaking in your minds, but the visions you've experienced, I can only assume are from the temple.
Okay.
You realize now that that voice that you found to be, that you felt was a friendly acquaintance, is this voice.
What's her name again?
Her name is Rith Sarixver.
Rix Sarix Bear.
With Sarix there.
Posting for you.
She?
She, the Emerald Dragon.
Are you the one confusing the dwarfs down here? Milady?
Milady! Good one! Wait.
That
Just
is
please step
Use your
forward and we'll
charisma.
discuss in further detail.
Oh, of course.
Can I
Anton, yeah, just goes walking up quickly.
insight that?
On that statement, sure.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know whether there's any maladies behind it.
It seems to be truthful.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I usually don't talk to dragons other than Willa here.
We weren't
let me
sure
go
whether
ahead.
you would be a friend or a foe. Seems like you're a friend.
Yes, let me just share this quick handout here.
Oh, you have pamphlets too.
This is the DM talking.
Oh, okay, the dragon's not doing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is not how I spelled it in my notes.
Um, yes. So she goes. I've always been intrigued by the dwarves and their town, and I spent many years studying them, as well as the secrets left behind by the Duergar in this very temple. I didn't mind the presence of Kelkaldir.
I hear the past tense in that sentence.
In fact, I enjoyed it. Until nearly 5 years ago, they began digging ever closer to my lair at an extremely rapid pace. When the dwarven miners breached into the caves just outside my home, I had no choice but to lead them astray with my illusions. Once I discovered the password to its entrance, it made coming and going much easier. That key likes to disappear and reappear on a whim, and I find it quite unreliable.
Yeah.
I hoped my deceptive magic could scare them off to dig in another direction, but alas, they've continued their greedy expansion to my doorstep. I am out of patience, and she seems to pause and almost grow more sinister for a moment. If they continue to intrude upon my home, I'll have no choice but to eradicate their home, like a troublesome wasp nest in a garden.
It seems almost inevitable. they live here too, and they're gonna keep digging. Is
Is
there
the-
anywhere else you could go?
Well, as I see it, I was here first. I found this place long before they ever dared reach down into these depths. Of course, there are other places I can go, but I don't want to.
Do you hold some sort of crystal close to you, near to your heart?
Are you referring to this? And she sort of moves to the side a bit, and that glowing emerald that was in that previous room sort of darts around in the air, revealing itself behind her and in front of you.
What
The
does this mean
emerald
to you?
psionic gem. It's a
What?
it's a dragon mind shard.
What
That's
is
what
it to you?
Calidor seeks. No?
Yeah, it is. He's the one that's in charge of this mine.
You know Calidor?
Yes, I've observed the dwarves, as I said before. And I know of him and his operation. Not personally. Only through passing and what other dwarves have talked about.
Well, what does this gem mean to you?
It's a treasure. One I'm willing to part with. Should you perhaps help me with something?
What's that?
If you speak with Calidor and the dwarves and convince them to either cease or pivot their mining operations, I'm willing to part with this Emerald Dragon Mine shard. I prefer my privacy over a mere psychic shard. And
That might
to follow up, on something, Thaddeus sent me a message. You can try.
All right.
While he's doing that, I say that might be possible if there is a sort of a mutual agreement between the two parties. We could possibly ask Calidor to divert his operations around your home in exchange for this gem. Does that sound like an agreeable solution?
Indeed, if you can convince them to, again, cease their mining in this area or pivot elsewhere in the mountain, I will give you the shard.
This is apart from whatever the hell Thaddeus is doing, of course.
Yes, he's attempting to do something. Can you post that in the chat?
It's mine. I want
Thaddeus?
it at home.
Oh, I'm trying to just send it to you, and I don't think I can do that specifically.
Well,
I whispered to the others.
go ahead and go for it.
What a fighter doing? Anton's already got his sword out. Like,
Anton's still
So
charmed,
go
right?
for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah, both of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
our tanks are charmed. Great, fantastic.
Yeah, don't start any shit.
I slap whatever Thaddeus is holding out of his hand. Like, what are you doing? Stop it! Stop it!
I gotta look something up. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's what you said.
Yep.
We got something behind the scenes going. Promise I will get to it here in a moment. You cast it and it fizzles and fades and does not work against Berserk Sphere.
Was that a subtle spell, or did he actually?
It was a subtle cast. Outside of character, he attempted to subtle cast a spell, which had no effect on Berserk Sphere. Okay. Going back to where we were. So that is her proposition.
Are you able to lift the blockages of magic that that prohibit us from contacting Kalidor? Because we could give you an answer right away if our companion and I point to Thaddeus. Maybe
He might actually be watching this whole thing.
We're in the temple, I doubt. Is that?
Oh yeah, we're back in the temple.
Cast your thing.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Well, that takes like 10 minutes. I don't want to spend that much time. But
damn it.
Yeah, we're in the temple, so
While he's doing that, I'm like, have you lived here long, or I mean?
Yeah, I'm camping. A millennia.
Couple hundred
millennia.
years.
That sounds like a long time. How's the rent? Can we have a team huddle? Oh no! What is that AOE?
That's detect magic.
Detect magic.
Oh, okay. All right. Can
it just really likes doing that fancy animation.
I don't remember her name.
It is pretty cool.
Rith
Sarexare.
Rith. Hey, Rith.
Or just call me Rith.
Can I?
Are you fine with that? Is that like too casual?
Can we huddle with our group here and kind of discuss our options?
Of course. Speak amongst yourselves. And she.
What are we doing?
Turns.
Holy shit! There's a dragon. Holy shit! I'm grabbing onto Anton's armor. Like, what are we doing? I also, Willa's armor. I'm like, what are we doing? Oh my god! Like,
That's such a reasonable request. I think we should convince Kalidor that this is the way.
go around
with
him.
the temple.
To divert the dwarves mining to leave Rith alone.
They can probably even share knowledge, right? I mean, he doesn't have to dig in the temple, right? I'm freaking out, Anton. I'm freaking out. I don't know.
What he wanted was the mind shard, right, Wes? Or do I not recognize it as that?
No, he said. She said that.
Yeah, he wants that shard.
He said that he
giving it
wanted,
to
but
me.
she said that she would give it up if we could get him to divert it.
I don't think that would be that hard, but I feel like eventually the dwarves would probably come back here.
Why? There are no valuable resources in here.
And that is points to all the emeralds in the room.
But they have a whole mine full of emeralds. They don't need this. Can we at least try?
Need it, but they.
Thaddeus, can we at least try, please?
They are dwarves.
No, yeah, I'm not saying we don't give it a shot. I think.
Willa, say something.
Give me like 5 minutes. Let me walk back outside of the temple and call him, and then.
Well, Rith, are you able to prevent us? Like, stop the blockage? Can we talk to our employer?
Clear up the
Kalidor?
blockage.
Yes, I encourage you to convince them to ideally stop what they're doing, or just completely leave me alone,
What were you
and
gonna
I
say,
will
Willow?
part with the gem.
What if you like moved up into the town and you were like friends with them and like hung out and stuff?
Oh, sometimes I've changed form and gone up to the tavern to play chess here and there.
Oh, you
Were you
bold
gonna say
with us?
something? Were you gonna say what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I think this is a great idea. I don't think it's right for anyone to come into her home and take her out of it. If we can avoid bloodshed and avoid anyone getting hurt, Calidor should be able to tell his men to not come down this far. Or go in a different
Plus, we
direction.
got what he wanted.
Right.
Rith, are we able to communicate with Calidor before,
I
to
don't
maybe
think she-
negotiate this deal?
I don't think she
I
controls
don't-
that. I think that's the temple.
The
Yeah,
temple?
that's like the evil temple that she suspiciously
She's a
decided
dragon.
to live in.
Unfortunately, it would take some time to remove those restrictions, and I prefer them as a barrier, so none can see and spy upon me in my home.
Okay, can we just step out 10 minutes
Yeah,
this way, and then we'll talk to our boss, and
Yeah,
then
let's step out. See, this would be easier if you could just like Zoom call in.
Oh,
we're gonna do a Zoom.
before you depart, the Dragonborn is among you. A gem Dragonborn.
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
You already are in possession of a Dragon Mind Shard. An amethyst one. Hangs around your neck.
You're right. She'll pull it out and show it to her. It's just a tiny piece, I think, of something bigger. But can't do what yours does.
Do you wish to know more about it?
Yes, of course. If you know more and you're willing to part with that information.
Yeah, I love actually sharing information, especially as I don't get to talk to people so often. And she sort of
Can that be part of the deal?
I can give it to you for free.
Yeah, she's willing to give
I
it
think
up.
she was just gonna say it.
Oh damn it! Okay, so yeah, she was gonna give us information, not
Yeah.
Yes,
something that we want.
You know, not every like conversation is a transaction. What has he been teaching you, this Anton?
Oh no! A fucking hammer.
Well, long ago, we must go. Well, I suppose we should go back to the
Distant
start.
land.
Sardior, the ruby dragon, scattered 5 gems across all of Terramir, from which each of the gem dragons and gem dragonborn were created. Throughout the ages, mortals have taken shards, pieces from the original gems cast by the god. Each shard contains its own psychic power. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the Pangenans are collecting shards from each of the original psychic gems. You hold one of them.
This is
If
a full gem?
it's a shard of one of the gems, it's a shard of the amethyst gem, which last I was aware is within the Turin Bluff.
Turn bluff. Okay.
If one is to acquire shards of each of the 5 gems, they may hold incredible psychic power. Legends say this is when Sardior will return from death, the shattered shards of his soul reunited.
Really? Hmm. What do you know, Sadior? Do we want him back with us, or?
Ideally, I don't think that is what he would wish. Of course, he shattered his own soul to create my race of Gem Dragons and you, Gem Dragonborn. That was the sacrifice he made. The Pangenians worship him as if he's still a living god, but he destroyed himself. If his soul was to be reunited, not only would it be against his wishes, but it is believed it could be used to control him. I see your amethyst shard, though, has some sort of negative energy attached to it. Have you been experiencing strange dreams?
She kind of like looks at the others and nods. I have.
It's because your particular shard holds a curse. It means that your shard was taken without the guidance of a gem dragon. I'm willing to remove this curse, especially since you've been so friendly.
I'm having visions too.
Points with their like talon finger. You're having visions.
Do me.
A different kind, perhaps. Can I see your gem?
Oh yes, of course. It would. If there's a curse on it, it would be most appreciated.
If it's like the one, she just absorbs them and becomes more powerful.
Gently the one?
You hold it out, and then suddenly her like head lowers down to meet with your eyes, and you feel the gem almost lift from your hand as if psychic energy is just causing it to float. She stares at it. Floats between the two of you. And she takes one of her arms and does a drifting motion around it. And there's suddenly this like flare of vibrant violet light that emanates from it. And then comes back to its normal glow. And it floats back into your grasp. The curse has been removed. It's been given a blessing of a gem dragon. You should no longer be experiencing any strange dreams or strange effects by wielding the gem.
Wow. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to repay you. Dreams have been messing with my head for quite a while now, so thank you so much.
She gives a subtle nod, and her head raises back up to above in the air, high above you, and she goes, "Go. Speak to Calidor. Tell him what must be done." And she turns to let you leave.
We will.
Thaddeus, can I read the scroll?
Which scroll?
The one to take us back to Calidor's tower. I did it so
I was just
easily.
gonna call him and we can like finalize the deal over the sending.
Oh.
And then like we don't have to go like all the way back and we just need to like leave the temple for like 5 minutes.
He doesn't want to get his steps. Okay, fine. Whatever.
We can do the teleport late. Like the teleport was like an emergency thing.
No.
It's a very, you saw how expensive scrolls were. Like, do you want to this will come out of your paycheck?
No. I can't afford anything. Just
Okay.
let's go outside. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Thank
You
you.
don't have to
Thank
actually-
you with Xerxon.
With Sarek's
She
fair.
said we can call her Rith.
Rith, yeah.
So cool.
Yes, I thought that's what I said, but okay.
So you don't have to move all the way back on the map. We can just say that you
Yeah.
move. Do you want to go back out, exit the temple, and then speak to Calidor?
Is the
that
ladder
yours?
still there?
The ladder's. Did you grab it? I don't know.
We just slide down it.
I'm just the mule, so yeah. He gets down to where he needs to be, with or without the ladder. Gravity, am I right?
Gravity.
Okay. And I suppose we'll leave it there for now and tonight, as we've hit our mark, as you've just learned some more about the dweller here and some more about Willa's shard and the shards in general. We will contemplate this and return next week. We will be back. We're playing back to back, so join us. Don't forget that you still have time. If you missed it tonight, live on our show and you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to our Twitch channel and you could win the Player's Handbook. And join us right now. If you're watching live, join us right now on Discord for after show discussion. Otherwise, we'll see you next week on Wednesday, September 18th. Thanks for watching and listening, everyone. Good night.
Bye.
Night, y'all.